So Lyon was quite meticulous. He kept a daily diary from about the 1870s until his death in 1935. And sometimes they're short entries. He went for a haircut, he met with the president of the university, he had a faculty meeting, he mentions how many classes he took. But interspersed with these daily, more mundane entries are some tremendous events that give you history of the field, Assyriology, Semitic languages, Egyptology, archaeology in the Near East, international politics as he's dealing with other countries who are conducting excavations there, his trajectory and career path at Harvard, how he was promoted from one position to the other, how he founded the Semitic Museum working with Jacob Schiff and others, his interactions with President Eliot, perhaps Harvard's best-known president over many, many years, and Eliot's successors as well. And what else? National history too. We have a presidential assassination in there. We have a stock market crash in 1929. There are all kinds of events. So these are frozen moments over 38 books, one book per year, where Lyon is recording what comes to him, personal and professional. And along the way, there are some great and famous personalities that he crosses paths with. So we can watch Harvard expand in these diaries. We can watch Near Eastern archaeology develop and expand. We can follow him on his travels to the Near East as he purchases objects for the collection. We can watch him take part in excavations at sites such as Samaria in Palestine, and also visit excavations in Egypt. And as an aside here, one of the main reasons I got so interested in Lyon was because his star pupil was George Andrew Reisner, who was here as an undergraduate, the class of 1889. Reisner began as a Semitic languages specialist under Lyon, but eventually his career took a right turn and he became an Egyptian archaeologist. And in 1905, Lyon was instrumental in working with Reisner and connecting with the Museum of Fine Arts Boston to create something called the Harvard University Boston Museum of Fine Arts Expedition. And that ran from 1905 until Reisner's death in 1942 and eventually shut down in 1946-47. So Reisner ran for about 40 years, the longest running and most successful Egyptian excavation in not only the Egyptian part of the Nile, but further south in ancient Nubia, what is now the Sudan. So Lyon had a major hand in creating that expedition, setting it up so that the antiquities that were given to the expedition went to the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, and the documentation and the rights to publication were supposed to come to Harvard. So this is a tremendous legacy, and most people have not made that connection that Lyon played such a crucial role, since he personally was not an Egyptologist.